Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning. I am here with the love of my life who is rolling his face.
Yeah.
Does that feel good?
It does. It feels really nice.
Well, I'm a little bit elevated right now, and I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about some things that I've seen going on social media over the past 24 hours. Probably not been 24 hours. And the first thing that I want to talk about is none other than Brittany Dawn once again. Yesterday we told everyone that Brittany Dawn has been banned from TikTok and she removed it from her link tree, so people think that she's not coming back to the platform at all. Well, last night when I was sitting there making my thumbnail, I clicked over to Brittany Dawn's YouTube channel to see what she's been up to. She uploaded a video saying it's trial week, and so I clicked on it. I was like, oh, what is she saying? Is she gonna like give some information? Is she gonna like ask everyone like, please give me your prayers, your hopes, your dreams, whatever the she wants to say? It was so much clickbait. First of all, it took like 8 minutes to get to the clickbait part of the video. She was sitting in her bedroom and she basically told everyone that it is trial week, so things are very stressful for her.
This week is a little bit different. A lot of people watching this probably know. Maybe there's some people that don't. I can't speak on it yet, but you better believe that I will when it's done. It is trial week for me. There's so much. There's so much that I wish I could say, and I can't. I can't say it yet. So that is that. I really am not even comfortable sharing how I'm feeling or doing right now, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm just not comfortable sharing anything about this lawsuit and this trial. Yeah, so there's that.
She doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to bring it online and start like spilling the tea on it. Eventually she will. And then she goes on to tell us about how they don't have a foster kid anymore, and then after the trial they're hoping to get another because of the stress and like all of that.
Now, I know that you guys probably just saw me yawning while he was explaining this, and it's just because I am so sick of Brittany Dawn. Like, if you're gonna say that you're gonna address something where you wronged a whole bunch of people, address it, girl. Like, you don't have to beat around the bush. Her clickbaiting that is like the ultimate slap in the face of the people that she's actually being taken to court for.
Well, while I was sitting there researching Brittany Dawn, I came across a TikTok that was showing the numbers of stuff that Brittany Dawn allegedly has not turned over to the courts in the state of Texas.
So Brittany Dawn's trial was supposed to be on the 6th. It got moved to the 7th, and now it's being moved again. 14 hours ago, she said, Satan won't bother you when you're living in sin. He bothers you when you're trying to get out. Which, in my opinion, I think she's confusing the two feelings of a satanic, demonic attack versus feeling shame, regret, and actually reaping what you've sown. Because we can see here that missing payment information, that is 89%. This is over $1 million of missing payment information, where she has only identified 169,736, which means she has only identified 11% of the payments that she received. A lot of the PayPal information is missing. And there was another web host that she was saying, allegedly she was saying that it all got deleted. That's why she can't produce any more evidence or produce any more client information, is because it just got deleted. So in my opinion, once again, it's not looking good, and hopefully she'll have her trial very soon.
And she has the unmitigated gall to get on the internet and clickbait when she has made that much money off the backs of people on social media.
Well, I think that she thought that the video was going to get like a lot more traction. That's why she clickbaited it, but it's been up for like 3 days and it only has 17,000 views. She has over 400,000 subscribers, and you would think because of how much attention this gets over on TikTok, there are literally accounts that they are just dissecting everything that Brittany Dawn does. Like, they are going back and just exposing it all. But you would think because of that, people would be like searching her on YouTube as well because they would be interested, but apparently not.
Listen, we say that Cole Cardigan is the grift that keeps on grifting, but so is Brittany Dawn, in my opinion. Like, the fact that there is
both
like
from Texas,
almost $1 million worth of like profits and money that she has earned from this that's not accounted for should tell you just how shady she is. This is right up there with those churches that don't get taxed. It has the pastor that has the like multi-million-dollar mansion with like 20,000 acres and all that different shit. Like, that's ridiculous. This is some next level grift. I think if you're looking for the truth, it's not gonna come from Brittany Dawn.
Certainly not. She has let it be known that one day she is going to sit down and she's going to tell her side of the story. I don't know if people are going to buy it. I don't know. I guess it just all depends on how this court case goes. But in my opinion, from what I have heard, it is not looking good for Brittany Dawn.
I'm sorry. It's funny that you say you don't think people will buy it. That's the problem. problem. Too many people bought things from her and it ended up being a scam.
She also said in that video that she has a big announcement coming and it's going to be like in 2 weeks. A lot of people have been speculating that Brittany Dawn is going to try to launch her whole fitness thing. Again, there's actually another girl over on Instagram that goes by Brittany Dawn Fitness. Like, I wonder when she came up with that name if she knew like all the drama that was surrounding the B Dawn Fit, or if just all of a sudden one day she started to literally get hounded, because you know that some people got confused and they're probably sitting at her DMs saying nasty things to her. The next thing that I want to talk about, I have had such like a weird algorithm on TikTok the past few days. I have literally gone from stuff about Brittany Dawn and the beauty community to like airline talk and like people getting like screwed over at the airport. There's a lot of drama going on right now with Frontier Airlines. They are allegedly like charging people $100 for not having bags that'll fit in like the carry-on thing. But there's so many videos going around TikTok because people are starting to pull out their phones and record this, that their bags actually do fit, but Frontier is for some reason like still charging them the $100 and people are paying it. People are starting to get really pissed off about it because I'm looking at these videos and those bags are fitting in the thing.
Here's a video of my personal item that we left Orlando with. It looked exactly like this. I put it in just like this and he said it didn't fit. Then when we left New York and came back, I did the exact same thing and the guy said, yep, that's fine, you're good to go, and no issues. So now Frontier, I want my money back.
Well, on top of all the Frontier drama, Spirit is having a lot of drama as well, because I've seen a lot of videos of people just like trying to yell at the employees at the airport. I'm gonna play this clip for you guys right here.
There's no flight tomorrow.
I didn't say anything.
Even though
You
the
can talk to the manager, please.
No, I want to talk to you. I mean, you're the agent, right? You're supposed to, you're wrecking my flight. That's what I was told. I'm sorry, just tell me what it is and I'll post it on the airline. No, it's not your fault, but I'll post it to them to see if they can do anything. So you're telling me there's no flight tomorrow, right, to Portland? Even though I booked for today? There is a flight, but I'm not going to debook because it's a random system or I'm on a list or something like that? And now you're refusing to comment just because it's easier, right? I'm sorry that you're an employee and you're dealing with this, but you have to give me answers. You're the representative here. I'm still recording, by the way. Okay, awesome. I'll keep recording in the meantime. I'm sorry that these guys are dealing with it, but they're the representatives. They have to give us answers. So what's going on? Is the manager going to come and see me?
I will talk to you when you stop recording.
Okay.
So what can I do for you?
Hi, I've been told that my flight is canceled. I'm trying to rebook, and I'm told that there is a flight, but I can't book it. Yeah.
Yes, Portland has canceled due to weather all day today. So the only thing we can do is rebook you what's already in there.
25th. No,
Oh, it's not there yet. Okay, so there's 2 days out. The 25th is the next available flight, or we can give you a refund.
Well, I was told there is a flight tomorrow, but we're not
It's
allowed
already
to book
full.
there.
That's correct. It's already full plate. Are you okay?
Because it's the same treatment for everyone else.
Stop you.
But some people did get on that flight, though, right? Because we
That
just
flight's
met the other
already
lady.
filled. No one got on that flight. Everyone's flying on
Well, the last lady was here, and she was crying, and she got rebooked to that flight.
on the 25th, sir. No one got rebooked for tomorrow. It's already full aircraft.
Okay.
So that's the only thing we can do is either refund your ticket from Las Vegas to Portland section, or we can put you on the flight leaving in the 25th.
Okay, and what am I supposed to do in the meantime then? Like grab a
You're
hotel,
on your
sleep
own.
in the
There's no
airport?
amenities, unfortunately, due to weather. But yes, you're on your own on that. I do apologize.
In my opinion, that man is being like a male Karen because he is literally trying to be an asshole to her. She literally told him that his flight had been canceled because of the weather. Like, what does he want her to do? Like, go outside and like blow the snow away?
It's never that serious. Like, I get being upset that you have to wait 2 days if you don't want to have to buy another ticket from another airline. But to get mad at the lady that's just simply doing her job is just annoying to me. And that guy's an asshole for that. Like, she can't control the weather. And when that manager came around, she was not having any of what he was giving her. When that manager walked over, I literally, like, I had my phone like this. I was like, oh. Lord, when she walked over, she literally looked like she just rolled out of bed. She looked so comfortable in whatever the hell she was wearing. It looked like she was like snuggled up in a big old blanket. She was not having, oh my God. She was not having the manager was definitely not what I was expecting. But the manager literally told him the exact same thing. I love how when the employee walked away to get the manager, he was like, I'm still recording. When people pull out their phone in public like that because they're trying to get a reaction out of the employee, it is so annoying. You can just tell that those people are waiting for their moment online. They think it's going to go viral. This one is going viral for the wrong reason because nobody is agreeing with this guy. Everybody is agreeing with the employee. I love how the manager was like, well, there's no accommodations because of the weather, but we can give you a refund or take your
refund and get the fuck out of here.
This
Like,
is-
go home. Go wait your 2 days at home and book another flight somewhere else. Thank you very much. The next thing that I want to talk about, and it seems to be someone that I cannot escape, maybe that's why there's so many videos about her, but Michaela is popping up on my feed like nonstop now, and it's not like just videos that she's uploading about herself. These are all sponsored videos that I guess brands have gone back and it's like, let's put a paid partnership.
Exactly.
But I wanted to include this one because you know how people are always talking about like the influencer gasp and how like they're overselling their product. They're so excited, it's life-changing. Well, the way that Michaela was talking in this video like had me like chuckling because it's like it's literally that.
If you have dry under eyes, oh my god. Oh my god. I am literally I feel blessed. The Say Concealer. Oh, this side is set with powder, this side is not. You don't even have to set this. Like, you can leave it like this and it's freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna put a little bit more just to show you. It's a very creamy formula. It blends so freaking easy into the skin. It melts. It literally melts. Oh my gosh. And then take set-in powder. I'm just taking a loose one. You don't have to set it, but I like to. And I'm just gonna lay it on top. This takes powder on top so well. I genuinely have never loved a concealer more than this. Wholeheartedly. This is incredible. I am so happy right now. This is endgame for me, guys. Seriously.
Like, she is literally like, oh, guys, this is an end game for me. Well, I haven't heard of this concealer. I haven't seen her pick up this concealer. Girl, she said that she felt blessed to have that concealer on her face. Like, Jesus came back again and was like, girl, have some concealer.
Listen, we call Manny MUA out a lot, as we should. I feel like we're equal opportunity when it comes to talking about these people, but he was spot on with that, and that's an observation that I never would have made myself because I don't use TikTok like that.
How could you not? You don't think it's weird that...
Well, no, I never would have thought that they did that in hopes of being sponsored. You know what I mean? I know that when you hit the button on TikTok, it says promote this. I didn't know what the hell that meant. I didn't know that brands actually did it. And it's so weird to me about TikTok when you think about it, because on the Creator Fund, I have a video over there that has like almost 700,000 views and like 60 something thousand likes. Girl, you know how much I made on that?
No.
7 cents. And I don't care.
I thought you were gonna say dollars.
No, 7 cents. And I don't use TikTok to make money like that. I just upload it and I think it's like automatically monetized because I'm part of the Creator Fund. But where in the is all the money on TikTok going? Because they have 1 million ads over there and they're not giving it to these influencers. Where the hell is that money going?
Girl, that explains why so many people are grifting on the live streams.
Seriously.
They're not making it with the content over there. That is some shady shit. I've actually heard that when so many people joined the TikTok Creator Fund, they completely did something to their algorithm and now they don't get any views at all.
I would not be surprised at all. But maybe TikTok does have a thing like YouTube, because I know if you're like higher up in subscriber count, you can get like premium stuff. I don't know if that's what TikTok does, but like they're not paying nobody over there. All the money that them TikTokers are making is from sponsorships, and that's why you see so many people lying about shit.
Honestly, like, all jokes aside, the people that are on TikTok that actually want to like turn social media into a career, they should really look into coming over to YouTube and at least doing shorts over here. I mean, shorts aren't paying much better here on YouTube, but
it's at least something. You get your foot in the door somewhere, because if you get views with shorts, that can translate into subscribers. Like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that make that jump soon.
They're going to have to, because you'll remember that now Instagram as well as Facebook is going to like demonetize the reels.
Oh, they have. They demonetized my reels.
Yeah. I wonder if we will ever see Michaela use this concealer again. And that video, because I looked at the comments, was from like 2022 in June. So it's now popping up as sponsored and promoted. So I wonder how long it's been doing that, because from June?
I wonder if that brand just went back through and was like, hey, we need some more sales, so we're going to use this from Michaela.
It was life-changing. She was blessed. She didn't need to set it, but she did. Like, it was a lot. So you know how the other night the Versace show happened in LA and it was like a star-studded event. All the celebrities were there. I think that Kendall Jenner was the one that actually opened it. Well, Miley Cyrus was there as well. And you'll know that Miley Cyrus, she loves her some Selena Gomez. So there's a little bit of tea coming out of that show. I don't know how true this is, but there are a lot of people talking about this. You know how like blind items are not like a huge thing over on TikTok? Well, there's a blind item going around that Miley Cyrus actually got in Kendall Jenner's ass, allegedly, backstage at the Versace show, and Kendall Jenner was seen crying because of it.
Guys, listen to this. So we all know the Versace fashion show happened a few days ago, right? And Kendall walked in it. She's a model, duh, of course, whatever. But allegedly, someone met her backstage and made her cry. And guess who it was? It was none other than Miley Cyrus. Supposedly, Miley came at Kendall for being a mean girl, and she just was like not down with it. Of course, Miley did not only come for Kendall, she included Haley in the entire situation. And you know how the Oscars are tonight? And that there are after parties, like the Vanity Fair after party? Supposedly Miley's going to finish everything off at the after parties from the Oscars. So back to Haley. Haley, of course, posts this shot on her Instagram story. And what didn't make sense was, like, a day or so ago, she posted the lyrics to one of Miley's, like, new songs. And then did, like, a shout out for flowers for Miley Cyrus. And we all know that her and Justin were on vacation. And Justin just posted this, like, 7 hours ago with the caption that says, "Love you, baby." They're both chilling on the boat, like, tanning and stuff, right? But of course, just like celebrities, they never take vacations by themselves. They go in like huge groups and it's like super fun and it's like a friend retreat, right? Guys, this is the actual crew that they went on the vacation with. And if you look very closely, it's a guy's trip. And Haley. So yeah, Kendall cried because Miley made her. And now Miley is coming for Kendall and Haley at the after parties from the Oscars. But at least Haley got a tan, right?
Good. I wonder what Miley Cyrus would have allegedly said to Miss Kendall Jenner.
Could you imagine being cussed the out by Miley Cyrus?
I can just imagine when Miley Cyrus gets in someone's ass, the words that come out of her mouth, and I'd be here for it. Let us know, Miley, what'd you say to Kendall Jenner?
Now, I know you guys have seen me like beating up my neck and the side of my face with this Madonna roller, but I'm telling you, this feels so freaking good.
Well, that's the one that's supposed to be for like around the eye area, I guess. That's the miniature version.
Listen,
I have the larger one.
I'm using this on like the nape of my neck, and it feels so good because
like
I have
right
so much tension right here.
Yeah. Well, the reason that I originally purchased this one when I saw it, first of all, just looking at it, like that looks like that is going to feel amazing. And I wanted it because I don't know who the influencer was that was using this, but they were like, it's great for lymphatic drainage. And I was like, ooh, that probably feels really good on the neck. So taking it and just like going up and down the neck like this, and even right here on the shoulder, it feels so good. And I know there are a lot of dupes for these. You definitely do not have to spend what you would spend on this one. But if you ever see some kind of facial roller in this shape, pick it up. Yeah. You will not be disappointed. It's amazing. And moving on from that, the rest of my TikTok algorithm has been a lot of Jeffree Star videos. Now, do you remember in 2022 when Jeffree Star went on the Impulsive podcast and they were talking about the beauty community and Tati and James came up in that whole drama, and Jeffree basically said that that was the beginning of the end for the beauty community. He also said that because of the success that he had with Shane on that whole conspiracy collection, a lot of people in the beauty community and in the industry in general were jealous and they wanted to see them get taken down. That's why there was so much drama around them. That seems to not be how I remember it. I seem to remember Jeffree Star getting into a lot of drama himself, to be completely honest.
I enjoy making content, but I think beauty overall on YouTube is kind of dead.
A little bit. Why? Why is that?
All the drama, all the craziness, all the personalities, and it was just...
It just got no fun, huh?
It got so unfun.
So toxic.
So toxic, so dark and ugly. All those people were awful. And they wanted to villainize me because me and Shane were the most successful. We had the biggest launch in makeup history. People got mad at how successful we got. They didn't like how big we won, so all the beauty people got angry and tried to take us down.
Were you like seriously affected by that stuff? Like,
Yeah,
do you find yourself
of
a
course.
happier person now that you're...
God, yes. Yeah. Way happier. Guys, I just got wrapped up in what everyone else was doing as well, and it was just like a huge, crazy, like, reality show is what it felt like.
The James and Tati stuff.
Yeah, that was what ruined the beauty community.
But for some reason, that Impulsive clip is now going around. I've seen it about like 6 times in the past 12 hours. But because of that video clip going around, a lot of people are stitching it, but there are a lot of people actually like speaking out because I guess you just like kind of had to be there for that era of YouTube and the beauty community.
Have you completely stopped watching beauty YouTube after being obsessed with it years ago?
Well, this is a breakdown on why beauty YouTube died. Firstly, it's not just you that isn't watching anymore. We've seen a wealth of creators commenting on the drop-off of their audience, and some even leaving the platform altogether. The community, the creators, and the platform are really at their peak between 2016 and 2018, and this is proven by their influence transferring to offline trends. It wasn't uncommon to go outside and see someone sporting an Instagram eyebrow or a half-cup crease that they presumably learned how to do on YouTube. It was around this time that we started to see brands working with beauty influencers by both sending them PR and paying them to speak about their products. It's because beauty is so product-driven that it was really one of the first industries to recognize the power and sales impact of working with creators. With so many of the creators having been around for years at this point, building their followings without pushing any product. They had really dedicated audiences that trusted their opinions and reviews. As more and more brands worked with influencers in a paid capacity, the opportunity to make money in this space became really, really apparent. But this then started a bunch of creators appearing as sellouts, praising products they didn't actually like or in some cases hadn't even tried. We learnt about all of this through drama channels that would create and post content purely with the aim of exposing influencers as being dishonest. From then on, it added another dimension to brand partnerships, whereas it went from being about the quality of the product to the trustworthiness and the character of the influencer. It also made this really icky dynamic of influencers never wanting to speak badly about brands, because when they did, they were not only ruling out ever working with that brand, but potentially scaring off other ones. All of these creators really wanted to build this out into their careers, and they saw the potential to. They have every right to try and monetize their passion, but people never wanting to speak badly about brands meant that we couldn't differentiate between them really liking a product and a product just being okay. Another area of YouTube that began to bore us was how poor discovery was, as there were only really a handful of big creators. When you go to your homepage on YouTube, on a desktop at least, you're shown 12 videos. That's it. Some of these are paid ads, most of these are people that you're following, and hardly any are new accounts that you might like. So once a creator had your follow, you would see a lot of them. This began the age of collabs. Creators could only reach new audiences by appearing on other people's channels. This created a really powerful community feeling, as every week we would see a new duo or trio of the biggest names in beauty filming together as though they were besties, which we now know was often bullshit. When this reached its peak and creators began to speak out about one another. Because discovery was so poor, we'd been watching them for years, so we already knew the characters and the nature of their relationship, giving us permission to feel a part of the drama. And for a period of time, that's how they kept us engaged until TikTok came along and fed us a new type of content. We used to perceive those big names in beauty as experts. They know more than us, we thought. But thanks to TikTok, that hierarchy is being dismantled. We still see individuals blow up on the platform, but now that there's such a wealth of creators all on the same playing field, the For You page, we can not only discover new creators that share more of our personal preferences, but also see a random person raving about a product miraculously go viral. And it's now these videos that have the power over our purchasing decisions, because what do these individuals have to gain? We can trust their opinion so much more.
But they're giving their opinion as to what the end of the beauty community actually was. What do you think it was?
If I had to pick, I think that it definitely had to do with Tati and James.
You think?
I 100% think it did, because that's when people really started to really get turned off of beauty influencers, because it wasn't about makeup anymore. It was about people getting exposed. We had Shane Dawson when he did the conspiracy thing with Jeffree. He was asking if people wanted tea and drama or if they wanted actual makeup, and people unanimously voted that they wanted the tea and the drama of it all. So I feel like it got away from beauty and it got all into the drama, and I feel like people really got burn out on it.
Well, another clip that's getting passed around because of this whole discourse that's going on over on TikTok is Laura Lee's apology to her Dramageddon 1 cancellation. And I have to say, that one for me is still like hands down the best apology video.
It's so hard. So much possible. It's hard. It's probably the hardest things I've ever done. So sorry for disappointing you. I feel so just disappointed that I don't even like to look at myself, because I can't even believe that I would retweet ugly things, and I did. And I'm so sorry.
I just really wish that we would have got Manny's full documentary that he was doing with the questions that were hand selected, literally probably wrote out by his parents in the kitchen.
You know, Manny, it's so funny to me that you bring that up, because I never remember that, but Manny puts out that he was such a big influence in the beauty community, when I feel like Manny was just a bystander.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think that Manny was very influential in the beauty community, especially when he was hanging around with Jeffree Star. But not even that, actually, just take Jeffree out of the equation, excuse me. When Manny MUA was besties with Patrick Star and they were doing the events together, Manny was very influential. So we have to give Manny his flowers on that.
No, I'll agree.
But I also wish that we would have got the rest of Laura's apology tour that she was doing when she went down to Skid Row and she was sitting there interviewing someone. I will never forget how cringe that was. Not only did she just look completely uncomfortable, I don't know why she thought to do that. That did not help the situation at all.
There were so many people dragging Laura. She couldn't even get on Twitter for a minute. I don't know why I just remembered this, but do you remember when Manny said that his social blade may be red, but he's green in life?
Green in life, yeah. Well, I do wonder, because festival season is coming up, and you know that influencers love to go to that, and there's been a lot of drama that has stemmed from people going to Coachella. Let's not forget the Sugar Bear hair situation.
Oh, girl, The sugar bear hair situation. Do you remember the tongue pop heard around the world when James Charles was on that Ferris
That
wheel?
was not James Charles, but a lot of people thought that was James Charles with that Gage guy.
That did look like James Charles, and if nobody would have told me it wasn't,
funny.
I would have thought it was him.
But I wonder who's going to go to this festival season, because there's like a whole new crop. I wonder if Michaela's going to go, but Alex Earl for sure will be there. That's like totally her vibe.
I feel like Coachella is so overdone. I feel like
I want to go out there and sweat and be hot in a field.
Like literally, who wants to go to the Coachella Valley and sit in the hot heat? No humidity. You can't breathe anyway. There's dust everywhere. Who wants to go out there and deal with that?
It would be like going to TanaCon.
I'll just never forget Michael Weiss going around on that Segway looking like a whole Paul Blart from Mall Cop. At the end of the day, people can say that the beauty community's canceled. This community is not going anywhere, because for every horrible influencer there is, for every person that gets exposed for being a shady piece of shit, there's probably thousands of people out there that are doing this because they love it. And the beauty community, especially on YouTube, is not going to go anywhere, because there's some diehard followers out there. There's some diehard fans, and these people love it. They love makeup, and to a lot of people it's their passion. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I just think that the faces are going to change. You're going to see different people that are going to rise up on YouTube and take those prominent places.
Well, I'm curious, who is everybody's favorite unproblematic influencer?
Mine is Lauren May Beauty. I've watched her for a few years. I like her. I like her gig. I like her vibe. She seems genuine. She does a lot of like declutter videos. She does different things that she wouldn't purchase again, and she just feels like really genuine when you watch her. So she's one of my favorites.
Well, I have two influencers that I'm thinking of for my unproblematic. One is here on YouTube. She does TikTok as well, but that's of course Michelle Wong.
I love her.
Trying some new pieces from Totem. Love this graphic striped silk shirt and these pleated tapered trousers. Throwing on some old Jill Sander pumps, and check out their T-lock top handle bag. I love how versatile it is. Wear it on the shoulder with the detachable strap or as a clutch.
And the other person I know from TikTok, I'm not so sure if they have a YouTube channel, but it's Lynn's Makeup Looks.
Someone can wear this out on my behalf, because I never have and never will go to a club, rave, or party. Wait, that's not true. I went to one party in high school and I threw up all over the girls' lawn. If you look at my profile, I already have a full smoky eye tutorial. It's the video where I'm wearing a smoky eye. Once again, using the Makeup of Murder neon pigments and some mixing medium. Last time I used these, somebody reported my video for being an undisclosed ad. Obviously, it was not an ad, but I'm honored that I slayed so hard that you thought I was on that grind. Alright, for the splatter, start off with just like a messy blob. Then I'm drawing like arms coming off of the blob, and at the end of each arm, I'm making like a circle to look like coagulated goo. Then we're gonna add some smaller drips around it. If you struggle with being precise, this look is a slut. So I don't want to hear anybody's shit about, oh, I wish I could do that. Get zesty with it, make them all different shapes and sizes. Just an average neurotypical adult, nothing to see here. You don't look weird with eyeshadow under your eye, you're just not used to it. Adding one more splatter just to make it more cohesive. Colored bottom lashes are a gargantuan slay. Not gonna lie though, it feels really heavy and I'm violently overstimulated. No neon eyebrows this time. I'm a mom now, okay? I'm grown, I'm mature.
But since you want to bring TikTokers up, I love Megan Lemons too.
You know, I get a lot of you guys asking me why I stopped doing makeup. Because anybody that hasn't been following me since 800,000, y'all don't know that my main goal was to become an influencer MUA. That was my main goal, sugar. I worked my ass off. I mean, I would spend hours at a time doing rhinestones and glitter. Y'all want to see? I would literally work my ass off doing crazy different makeup looks. I was good at it too. Even did a Hogwarts house makeup. Did Bellatrix. I did some crazy shit. Loved every minute of it. This was one of my Halloween looks for Urban Decay. I would do crazy ass Christmas looks. Did glitter looks. Did a rhinestone Cruella de Vil look. The list goes on and on. But I stopped doing it because certain people made me feel like I wasn't good enough just doing one makeup look per day. I'm medically disabled. I worked my ass off. Sometimes people would see it and sometimes people wouldn't. And I was okay with that. That's TikTok in its whole. I came to the realization that I was never going to be good enough for the industry. Because one, I'm almost 38 years old. Two, my makeup was never anybody's cup of tea. Three, I couldn't hustle like normal bodied people can do. And I was gaslit by these people saying that's not what they meant. I have a few brands that have come to me, but it's very slim to none. I used to work with Urban Decay. I don't work with them anymore. I work with Gerard Cosmetics, and Hank and Henry sent me their entire collection. I use all of Hank and Henry's stuff to this day. I use Gerard Cosmetics every day because if a brand went out of their way to send me their entire line, you best believe I'm going to support them, especially when I use their product every day. And now the beauty industry is just one thing or it's not. The beauty industry doesn't come for people that do different makeup looks like me. Or maybe I don't do it to their cup of tea, which is fine. The amount of brands that I had emailed begging, hey, just give me a chance, and them denying me after sending my portfolio of all of that, it just makes me mad and it makes me sad. Because I wouldn't work with brands that I didn't truly trust. I'm not going to make a video when it comes to a brand that is dishonest ever. I'm too old for that shit. Maybe that's the reason why brands don't want to work with me. I don't know. But the beauty industry never really welcomed me with open arms. The cosplay makeup community, however, open arms. Still work with them. So if you're wondering why I quit, it's because I was made to feel in the beauty industry that I was just simply not good enough. And it broke my heart because that's all I wanted to do. Because when I got diagnosed with lupus, makeup was the only thing that made me happy, and it still does. Today was the first time I wore rhinestones in a long time, and I miss it, and I'm gonna go back to it. It just comes to show that the beauty industry makes people feel like they're not good enough, the honest people. And I'm so over it. I was made to feel for years that I wasn't good enough. And that is why I got out of the beauty industry. Nobody wanted to work with me anyways.
She doesn't really do too much makeup anymore, but she used to do like these really cool looks with like crystals and different things. Y'all go check her out. Like I said before, I don't think that the beauty community will ever end because there's always going to be new people that are going to like gain or whatever, but you will know that the old beauty community is dead and done when Jaclyn Hill gives up YouTube and she no longer uploads. Like I know she doesn't upload on the schedule now, but when you see Jaclyn Hill hit a year on her YouTube channel, that for me in my mind will signify that the old age of beauty YouTubers is done.
And with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please let us know all of your thoughts and opinions. If you made it this far in the video, please leave us a blue heart emoji down below, and we will see you guys all in our next video.
Bye.